guys, it's Trish back with another video. Today we're going to make a phone case. We're not actually going to create a phone case, but we're going to decorate a phone case. And what you need is, this is just a phone case that I bought online, and it's really convenient because it has this little adhesive cover that you can pull back and then just stick everything on and all that. But if you don't have one of these or want to purchase one of these, if you have an old phone case, you can just use E6000 on the back of it and do the same thing we're going to do today. But we are going to be using Just Love Button Mix by Dress It Up, the Round Neon Button Mix by Dress It Up. You're also going to need some glitter of your choice, some Mod Podge, and some painter's tape. And then I have just this bristle brush to kind of dust off after I put the glitter on, and then a foam brush for doing the Mod Podge. Okay guys, so let's get started. Okay guys, so this is an example. This is one that I made just to try out. I did it with flowers and some hearts and a butterfly from Dress It Up Buttons. But this kind of gives you the idea on the goal we're going for here. So it came out really cool. I was really happy with it. But now we're going to start out our own here with some really cute neon colors. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to peel off this adhesive cover. Or if you do not have one of these, just apply your glue at that point. Okay, just as simple as that. That's why I love this, because it's so quick and easy. And then I have a wax pen that I used earlier. Let me go ahead and grab that. So I have a wax tip pen here. It just makes it a lot easier to grab your buttons and put them down where you want them. It just kind of keeps your fingers out of the way, but although this is not necessary at all. So it's just as simple as taking your wax tip pen and picking up one of your buttons and placing it where you want to. And I'm kind of going to do a rainbow. It's my goal here. So I'm going to do the pink first. Oops. And then let's do a couple rows of pink. Another pink heart. And let's see. It's another one. Oops. And one more. I do have these little buttons here just in case I need to fill in anywhere. I have them. And we're going to go over this with glitter when we're done, so you're not going to see that black background. So next would be orange. I'm using the pink like I would use red in the rainbow. Okay, I'll get these over here closer. Oops, got one underneath. And we're just going to continue placing those simply. And it's amazing how strong this adhesive is on the back of these phone covers. And if you use 6000, it'll be the same way. It's a very strong adhesive as well. Okay, so we have our orange. So we're up to yellow. That one's a little crooked, so I'm just going to kind of take my metal tip here and just kind of push it loose and then put it where I want it. Pick it up here again. And there we go. And another yellow. And one more. Those up there. All right, so let's put some green next. And there's tons of buttons to select from at Dress It Up Buttons. They have some really fun stuff. And you could even use the ones that have the shanks on the back and just cut the shanks off. I plan on doing that. I'm going to try some with some Disney buttons later on. So we're going to go to blue. See how quickly this is coming together? It's just, they build so quick. And they're just a fun project. You could use it as a gift. Just really giving me spring vibes here with all these colors. Now, I do have multicolored flowers that I liked, but I was afraid I would run out. But these are really pretty as well, and that would give you kind of the same vibe as this one. And they're pretty because they have those crystals in the middle of them. So next we're going to go indigo. Or violet. I guess that would be whatever. Close enough. And let's do another row of those. And this is 2 packs of the heart buttons, so they go really far. So there you go. You've got them on. I just kind of take my hand and go over them and just make sure they're really pushed down into that adhesive. I'm going to pull these out of the way here. And now the next thing you're going to do is add your glitter. So I recommend using just a piece of folded paper works. And you can just lay your item that you want to glitter down in it. And that's why I've taped this up, because I don't want glitter getting into any of the buttons or holes or anything like that, because then it'll be more difficult to use. So I just have some of this glitter that I had sitting around. I'm going to use this bright pink color, but it's a fine glitter, and the fine glitters seem to work. But if you use some of the thicker ones and it works great for you, fantastic. So it's just as simple as shaking your glitter over top of your project and just getting it in all those cracks and crevices. And we're going to collect what's falling out here so nothing's going to get wasted. Just put that over your buttons. And it just gives a really cute background instead of just having that black there. Just make sure you coat it real well. Get some over here because I can see an area above the tape. So I'm just going to look this over. It looks like I've got it pretty well coated. So then I'm just going to turn it on its side and just tap that excess off. Okay. And then I'm just going to put this back in the bottle. I'm just going to take this bristle brush that I have here, and I'm just going to brush off the glitter from the top of the hearts and just kind of get some more of that loose off, because I think it looks much nicer if you get the glitter off the buttons that you're using, and you just then have that glitter background. And so you can just use your brush too to gather up any excess that has fallen, because we all know there will be excess from glitter all over the place, right? So, okay, so that's ready to roll with the Mod Podge. I'm just using this regular Mod Podge in gloss. You can use whatever you have, whatever you like. And I'm just going to use a foam brush, because we don't want our glitter coming off and getting on your stuff. You know, that's just not fun. So I'm going to take my brush and dip it in here to the Mod Podge. Okay. And I'm just going to go over everything with the Mod Podge. Because I've already taped up the phone, I don't have to worry about the glue getting down onto the sides. I've already taped up the phone case. And the Mod Podge will dry clear. So we're just going to work that in slow but sure. And just make sure we're getting down between those hearts. Or down between whatever buttons you're using. And and just putting that Mod Podge on in between there. And that's going to hold your glitter in there real well for you. Just make sure you're getting it all covered, because that is the trick to not having a mess later on with your glitter. All right. Now you could go back and put crystals in the middle of the hearts. You could do, you know, all kinds of stuff. If you could use tiny seed beads and put between your buttons that you use. Those would work great as well. So as you can see, we're pretty well covered. I'm just going to take my brush and wipe it off and just kind of try to get all of this glue going one direction so everything looks nice and neat when it's all done and dry. So we're just going to let that dry. It's probably going to take about a half hour, but I'll be back then to show you what our results are. Okay guys, so here is your finished product. I think it came out super cute. Really happy with that. I did want to show you one more product here that you could also use on the back of your phone case to make it more of an even surface. This is called Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, and if you just use this and go through and fill in, has a tip on it, in between all of your hearts up to the level of your hearts, it will give you more of a smooth gloss back instead of having the depth in between each heart. So it's something else you could try to do. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. As always, I enjoyed making these fun projects for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.